When River Valley Community Bank wanted to elevate its approach to IT and cybersecurity, the bank turned to CSI, a leading technology provider for financial institutions across the country.
We're very vendor dependent. My go-to is CSI is one of the few vendors from the technology side that I oversee of the bank that I don't worry about. I don't have problems with, and that really means a lot. The vendor that we were with before CSI, we definitely had some real challenges there. Cost was a big factor. Working with managed IT services, they have different approaches, and I'm kind of a fan of a hybrid approach to where there's certain things internally people can do well, and there's certain things that you wouldn't want to do internally, security being probably the most prevalent out of those.
With CSI as its cybersecurity partner, River Valley Community Bank has confidence that it's protected against evolving threats and relies on CSI's team of experienced professionals for unparalleled customer service.
But that personal approach, that's what convinced me. It's like, we're definitely a good first impression. It was okay, these guys understand community banks and how we work, and that personal touch where it's needed, and getting to know our network, making these recommendations, and saying, well, yeah, we can get this done. And then when we made that commitment, how smooth it was almost shocking. You know, there's things that we knew, how CSI is able to retain a lot of their staff for a long time. That also hits home, and we saw that initially, and we continue to see that.
CSI's team of experts work with the bank to proactively identify threats and recommend strategies for strengthening the bank's cybersecurity posture, including new solutions to consider, such as endpoint detection and response.
Today with CSI, knowing that we feel, protected 24/7, all our devices are protected from our WAN and LAN and our workstations, our laptops. Patch management is a huge thing regulatory-wise right now. To see these monthly reports coming from CSI that show 100% patched, which is almost unheard of in my history or experience. When we have concerns, we reach out to CSI. What would you recommend? Well, have you guys heard about EDR? Or they say things like their SIEM monitoring that can, in more real-time overall analyzing of your network. And then again, growing into maybe just kind of filling in the circle when it comes to IT overall, and security being a big one, is bringing in the expertise of the IT governance team overall to help us with assessments.
River Valley Community Bank continues to expand their relationship with CSI, with the bank now leveraging IT governance services to address critical compliance and security issues while planning for future needs.
So IT governance, the reason why we're going that direction is we've always known, I've known through most of my career, is we're skating on a very thin line when it comes to compliance and the new regulations that it's hard to keep up on. We're trying to keep the bank running. But in the meantime, we got to make sure we're keeping up on all these regulations and new threats that are out there. They have hundreds of banks to tap into, and they really have their finger on the pulse of what's going on in the compliance world, regulatory side of things, and being able to relay that over to the board, which our regulators really want us to make sure our board's very aware of where our risks are. That goes a long way. That helps us both with our board confidence, our customers. So our board can tell our customers that this is what we do and how CSI helps us protect your information.
Visit csiweb.com to learn more about partnering with CSI for managed IT and cybersecurity services.